It's Warrior Junior, and I'm here. Another get ready because the Union Station train is leaving, and it's like right up the fucking ass like usual. You know, I sometimes like when I pause like this, I'm just like like I'm just angry sometimes. Like I'm upset. As one of my friends used to call it, vist. I'm vist. But it's like a combination of frustration, agitation, and like it's all these things. It's all in one. And I'm going to tell you what it is. I know exactly why it is. You know, we're here on this planet. I don't know how long, right? Who knows? Some people get a little longer. Some people get a little less. And some people are really what I call, they're shortchanged and robbed. They go way before their time. But let me tell you, like, how I look at this. I spent many years dancing, okay? And we're talking about all through my 20s, all through my 30s, and well into my 40s. I'm 48, right? Shit, I was out last Saturday night, in Orange County. So, like, I would say all through my 40s, so far. You're talking almost 3 decades, right? 30 years. And, I've done this Saturday night before, but, it's just, it never ceases to amaze me. Like, it really doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. That if you do and damned if you don't. Like, nobody has the answer for this. Nobody has and you know what? I'm not asking for a fucking answer. It's just, I've talked to these pickup guys before. They telling you that, well, you got to become high status. You got to work on you and then not give women attention, and then they'll wonder why, and then they'll come to you, kind of thing. Women, like they're a lot of them, so like they make the first move. It's not too uncommon. But anyway, like the thing is, I don't want to backtrack too much, but I want to just a little so I can push forward. Tell you what happened last night or just a couple hours ago, which is nothing. Saturday fucking night in Los Angeles, and it's like, I'm not too far from these guest list high end places, and I could just hear the music. Like I could hear one of these places, and I'm like, my God, that's fucking music on a Saturday night. That's dance music. I fucking like got mad. I said, that's dance music. It's garbage. It's garbage. And I can't. It's like, that guy that God. I mean, fuck me every which way possible. Like it's like this is living. Ugh, God, man. I just, boy, you want to talk lemon ginger? A little warm. But, I'm hoping it'll calm me down, some tea or something. All right. So anyway, last Saturday night I went to Buena Park for the dancing for older people. This Elks Lodge. Right off the bat, I should. Well, I've been to the Elks Lodge before. It's not a very good. It depends. I went to this one in Garden Grove, and it was kind of a disappointment. But in my mind, I'm trying to think, okay, well, look, I'm not really there to dance per se, but maybe try to connect with attractive older woman. Again, I'm almost 50, so if I found something that was comparable, like it'd be fun. Take her on a ride on Space Mountain. Holla if you hear me. You know. Can't, he big Papa Pump, that guy. He goes like this, right? And it's fucking like big, No, that's fucking. If I was 275, I would be like that too. I would be fucking the behemoth, Talk to me. We did not talk. You know, see, I liked every guy. You know, you talk a lot of shit. You know, like, and, man, if you go out and you talk like that, people get mad. You can piss a lot of people off. But anyway, so I go, you know, the Buena Park. I'm not going to rehash the story. It doesn't matter. But it's like, that's all, you know, you could feel it. Like when I shake my head, I go, this is awful, you know? As far as like trying to hook up. So then last night, I don't know if I got on, I talked about it. I went to like Craig's, you know, it's supposed to be this high-end restaurant thing. And I figured do the Casey Xander, you know, just ignore the women, you know, just dress nice and show up and, you know, let them wonder who you are kind of thing. And I felt like the first time I went in there, I was getting a lot out of that. But then Friday night, I didn't get nothing. And then I did the same thing tonight. I went in there, and I go in there around before 12:30, and the guy goes, you know, just the last call already. Turns off the TV. It's already Saturday fucking night, like 12:20. It's already like, you know, shutting down. I go, what the? In my mind, I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? You know? Last night, then I saw Piggy, more garbage music, same retarded DJ, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He did play the Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air opening thing. It's cute, you know. But he just goes off a tangent, you know, and he plays garbage. He doesn't fucking know. You know what it is? It's like, I feel like the world's going in the wrong direction and everybody's going along with it and I'm not. That's what it feels like. You know? It really does. You know, I'm just hoping that by like next year I can get my doctorate, have my doctorate degree, get a good job opportunity in Vegas, and I could just say, you know, fuck this place, you know, like go live out there, try to enjoy a little bit of life while I'm still alive, you know. I really despise, I really don't like the people, the women here. They're not friendly, they're not interested, they're not giving me a chance. I don't own any property here. I mean, I could just go on and on and on and on and on and on about this, you know. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Like, they don't care, you know. They just don't, you know, like, it's just, like, I feel, you know, I feel bad for the young generation. I really do. They have no fucking idea. They have no idea how good it, you know. And then I missed out on the 70s and 80s. I was alive, but I was young, you know. I mean, but at least all the 90s, you know, all through in the early 2000s, you know. I don't feel like, I don't know, about 5 years ago, I don't know what happened. I started to do less and less and less and less places to go out dancing, like, and have fun. I you know, and that bar manager, you know, that place I didn't really care for, but, you know, she got me real hot, you know, like, she was really my type, so, and I never got that either. Yeah. Man. really hate going down this dark road. But that song in the end, it didn't even matter. Linkin Park. That poor guy, he had depression, he killed himself, and I looked up what depression is. I was a little curious, and it's like I never gonna. I mean, that guy lived in Pacific Palisades. He had money, right? But I guess that doesn't matter. Like when you got when you got a mental issue like that, like money. But for me, it just seems like money. I mean, I don't think I have depression. I'm just agitated. I'm agitated that I don't have status. That women brush me over. They don't care about me. They don't see all the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into anything. Not just this, but this is something. It's so underrated. Like because we're living in a synthetic era. Guys can take anabolics and they can develop a fake this. A fake. But dude, I was in the park today, man. I was fucking working my ass off. And just it doesn't matter to anybody. I know I'm not doing it but think about when a woman's got a good body, how much attention they get, how beautiful they're told compliments, they're hit on, they get everything. But when a guy does it all, it has zero value. It really does, for me anyway. I can't understand, how things all my dancing, so much effort put forth. They think it just happened naturally. Oh yeah, it just got on the dance floor and it's automatic. Boom, I really just, fucking. That's the problem. My ex-girlfriend called it GP, the general population. The 99% more or whatever. They have no fucking conception of anything that what it is if you an elite of anything. Let me give you an example. At least I'm calming down a little bit now. I talked about that Hans kid. He's I looked it up. He's in the top 100 FIDE, right? And I remember, he's 19 now. I played that guy 10 years ago, and he's this kid. There's magic there. He's going to be something very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. I knew for sure. And he stayed with it. He became a grandmaster last year, which is not the end of the world, but then he won the U.S. Junior Championship. But I think, that was the last thing. He was 17 at the time. And then, he said he won some other thing. And he's number, I think I looked it up, he's in the top 100 FIDE now in the world. Number 13 in the United States. And still, it's not enough. I mean, it's number 13 in the country, you would think, but it's chess, and then top 100 in the world FIDE, which is even more impressive in the whole world, But, then again, you watch the Ultimate Power, Magnus Carlsen, he was drunk or something, and he demolished this fucking. I don't know if it was an international match. He just fucking demolished this one guy, and I watched how he did. It was so sick. He would kill my computer. He would just totally eat it alive. My Fritz 8 program, and it's funny because today was I played in the this chess online championship, and I beat the hell out of this 2300, and I get the shock, and then all of a sudden I was on the ban. I was banned. I was kind of what, but I will be honest with you. I was getting a little help, if you know what I mean. So, hey, you know what? It's. I wanted to see, if I could, I mean, look, man. There's people that use algorithms to try to get one up in the stock market. or crypto or whatever to try to like, they don't mean any harm, but basically, yeah, I got caught, and they kicked me out real fast, so it's okay. It's not a big thing. I got my little day in the sun earned. Like 10 years. Chess is something that, the problem is you take these things too seriously. You think you're going to be Mr. Olympia, and you're not. You're not going to be nothing. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. These guys, I think some bodybuilding tournament champion or whatever, and these guys, their legs were like, this fucking, I mean, so abnormal looking. Like, I admit normal like a guy is kind of like not impressive. It's just weird when you see these giant lumps, like for the quads, and then like, and then their calves are like kind of normal looking, they look really small compared to this gigantic quad because, they're sticking that syringe in their ass or their leg. I don't know where they're sticking it. But, it's just so stupid, it's not from real bodybuilding. It's really from the chemicals. I mean, if I was taking some really strong shit, I'd be just like that, and it'd be odd, weird. Those guys, there's no way, it's so weird, like to look so abnormal, And, I work so hard. In a way, it's a slap in the face to people like me that really grind in the gym, Sure, I take supplements and whatever over-the-counter shit that I can get, but these clowns, to get on a stage and see, it's like an anatomy chart, but it's like big. It's so stupid. It really is. Bodybuilding. The only reason I liked like pro wrestling was the show, and the talking and the characters and everything. And these guys are pretty well put together, and that's different. But bodybuilding is nothing. It's so stupid, Sorry, it's just like chess. It's stupid also. You could devote a whole lifetime to something like that. And it's nothing. Bodybuilding is just as bad. It's a dumb endeavor to dancing at least. Yeah, another dumb fucking thing, but I did have a lot of fun, I guess. Going out when get it, pun there. But no. You know what I mean? It's just like, bad lighting and music, and then the crowd is negative energy kind of thing. It's just like really, and what sucks is I go online looking for places to go, and there's nothing that jumps out. Nothing. I really do. I go on Eventbrite. I try to, radio station plays, anything that, it's just, there's nothing. There really is absolutely nothing that I'm seeing. Or some of these places are so a real bitch because it's fucking far as hell from where I live. Getting home is probably $100 too, damn near close to that. So, it really makes the endeavor. Montclair, I think there's a Club 80s out there. Montclair, you're on your way to Vegas, like way out near Ontario, that was up there, San Bernardino, almost $1 fare to get home. Maybe more, if you think about it. It's really fucking sucks, I'm just sorry, I just said it really sucks. I'm sorry, I really don't know what to say. All I say to myself is, I would just need some serious money, you know, to go to Vegas and just die out there, you know, like really. I mean, I know that sounds so depressing, but man, this place with these gays, you know, and no women, you know, the women don't want you. Like the Jim Morrison, that song, "Women Seem Wicked When You're Unwanted." When your faces jump out in the rain, whoop, when you're strange, nobody knows your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. When you're alone and women seem wicked and when you're unwanted and faces don't know when you're down, when you're strange, you know, then you're not, you know, you're just what you are is somebody that didn't connect, you know, like you came up like a long time ago, people branched out, they're gone already, you know, friends, they're married, their kids or not, or they're just, you know, don't care, they're older, they don't give a shit, like these guys that I know, they don't care, like they've given up kind of, or they're just they're this guy, like, you know, the one guy, I know his brain is swimming in alcohol. The other guy, he's just like you know, too is aloof. Like he just doesn't care. Like I don't know what that guy what that fucking guy is doing. Like what is you know. You know when I think back when I was younger, you know, I think back and I just was so full of ambition and so full of dreams, and I feel like door is like it's just about closed, just about, you know, like it's you're 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 fighting a hopeless endeavor to be met as a man, you know, to become successful financially, like all these things, like it's just not going to happen. Even if I get my doctorate degree, you know how many jobs I applied, they don't care, you know, and I don't want to be a schlep rock anyway, so, you know, I tell you, man, it really feels like, you know, I'm on my way out, you know, kind of. That's what it feels like. It really does. It feels like women are not going to give you, they just don't want to meet you. You don't shine, you know, you're not what they want. You're never going to be that. I know these guys, whatever, they got a really good look, they're tall, they got money, they got status, you know, I talk to women. They're connected, you know, it's a very high end area. You know, I told you, I live in an affluent area and I'm not an affluent person. So, you know, I am basically just, you know, sometimes I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that I haven't just said, dude, all right, you know, fill in the blank, you know, fill in the fucking blank. And it's not like, you know, something, just go to a buck room and get, you know, get off or some other woman. It's more than that. It's really, you know, it's having like, you know, what one woman, you know, ideally it's one, ideally, and I really wish that when I saw at the wrestling school, I would have, that was my dream, that was my dream, that really was, you know, that was like, if I whole life would have been worth it. My whole life. If I could have met her, then my whole life would have been worth it. I really, that would have been it. I would have been so happy. And she just wouldn't do it, you know. at a wrestling school, you know, of all places, you know. I didn't expect to see a woman like that there. Doesn't matter. She never rebounded. I opened up my heart, you know, like I really tried, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Like the woman and the bartender, the manager in the bar. Never happened. I tried. I wore my heart on my sleeve. I tried. And that's the problem. When you're nothing special, you don't shine, and you're not their type or whatever. Oh well. It's not life. Yeah, I tried so hard. Like the guy said, he killed himself. I tried so hard, and I went so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. You know, nothing but fucking faggots. You know, I hate it, but it's anger and frustration. It's not pent up or built up. It's just my reality. It's my reality of going around and not getting, like, I hold my ground of not looking, you know, and then like they're wondering what is wrong with this guy, and I'm like, dude, you have no idea what it's like to be a normal man, you know, like looking for women. You have no fucking idea of what it is. You fucking fags, you know what? If no guy ever gave you a chance, you'd fucking kill yourself. You have no fucking idea at all. At fucking all what it's like to be a good person. I know I'm using a lot of anger, but the thing is, their warped mind, fucking, you know, they think you can't fucking help me, you fuckers. You know, like, how many times, you know all these women, and you fucking assholes are looking at me in a sexual way, and you know I'm outside your own fucking butt fucking ass fucking, you know, cock sucking ways to try to say, man, you know, I could help you meet a woman. You know, you fucking you guys are all fucking warped. Okay, I mean, I'm sorry. You know, like it's just it's so agitating. You know, to person and get shafted, like not to get nothing. You know, it's so, I don't understand. I knew one guy, only one. I listen, all my friends and these guys I grew up with, none of them ever talk about this. None of them talk, like, none of them relate or even understand, because none of them have ever, like, been so agitated about something like this. I only know one fucking guy, only one. This guy that I knew, Dave Pearl, only fucking guy that was so agitated about this, like he wanted to commit suicide. You know, he knew, he really got it. And he would go to Thailand. He thought, like, he goes there, he comes back here, thinks the Asian women out here like that. They don't act like that. This is LA is a very conservative place with a lot of big mouths, is what it is. People they talk big, but they don't do big. They don't. It's all smoke and mirrors, is what it is. There's like a handful of people that have, and they're the ones that, like, everybody runs for, thinking like, you know, the high and mighty, that they're gonna give you something, or an autograph, a picture. Oh my God, look at me with Stallone. Oh my God, look, I got to meet J-Lo. Who fucking cares? Nothing for these fucking people. They have to answer to the studio heads. They're fucking, you know, very bankable and marketable. The Rock, whatever it is. You know how many people try to make it as wrestlers? Then how many people actually made it as a wrestler? Then how many of those fucking people everybody knows? And then how many rocks are there? There's one fucking rock. That's it. That's all. You know, you're talking like, even Stone Cold, they didn't make him as an actor. He didn't make nothing. Hogan, nothing. Zero. You know? This is just not a conducive environment to get your needs met as a man and meet women. It's just not. It's not. And let me tell you something. I look at the women up and down every day wherever I go, and they're all homely. They're all, just about all homely. The ones that I see that would get me off, that, like, I think that are good, I don't know what happens. Like, I kind of, I say something, oh, like when they're walking at me, kind of 1,000,000 to 1, and then they just kind of don't stop, you know, like I need to talk more, you know, like, and they just like they're in such a fucking hurry to go nowhere, you know, they don't, or they got their guys, they got whatever they want, you know, like, and it just makes you feel like you're too late to the party, you know, your musical chairs without the chair, you know. Music's over, you know. Remember Independence Day? What did Jeff Goldblum say? They knew they weren't getting out. It was the lightest cigar, you know, the checkmate. Yeah, it was over. And somehow the ship broke free. Will Smith, you know, Captain Killer or whatever the fuck his name was, you know, Will Smith. And they were able to get out, but they thought, you know, parties are going to die there, you know, that's it. You know, and in a way, I feel like, you know, it's like the cigar, like I could see like the humidor, you know, like that's all I got to do is open it up and take out that last cigar and go, you know, it's over. That's like jumping off the 101 or something, you know, like I know, God, I hate saying that. I mean, you know, I hate talking about suicide, you know, it's such a awful way to go, you know, to end your life over things that, like, but it just feels like there's nobody out there, like there's no woman ever gonna give it up to me, like they're just not, I'm not what they want, you know, it's like living death, really, you know, like weird, like I cannot believe, like, you know, the last woman typed sexually and she got very, very offended by it. You know, it's like, I'm not take whatever you can get kind of guy. I need to be aroused. And I'm sorry, you know, like, she just was a miser. She just, you know, she's addicted to her prescription drugs. Completely unnecessary that she take all this thyroid medication just to keep herself thin, you know, like, she's just a warped, pale drug addict, you know, like, and I don't need to be around that. It's not healthy, you know. Miser. Wouldn't give me nothing anyway. Fucking pissed me off, but, you know, I showed her when platinum was $600 an ounce. We could have bought futures. Fucking shit went up a fortune. You know, I don't want to talk about this anymore because it's pointless, but she, you know, she's going to be an old miser by herself. You know, I hope she lives till 100, you know, with all her money and be alone with her fucking dog. Ugly fucking terriers anyway. Ain't fucking good looking dogs anyway. Sorry. You know, I really get irate over crap and people here. You know, they really are. They really, everybody thinks they're somebody. They all fucking, you know, have no fucking value really to me anyway. I give it up. Fucking don't know how to have fun. They don't know how to have fun, one way or the other, in the bed or on the dance floor. They fucking don't know nothing of nothing, okay? It doesn't matter if it's here. It doesn't matter if it's in fucking Orange County. Same fucking shit that I noticed. Same goddamn shit. I go all the way fucking out there, and I thought, you know, like that, wow, you know, slept all the way to these venues, and you know, God, it's going to be different. The people are going to be down. People are going to be fun. And rarely somebody shows up, you know, and they just got the same overprotective, paranoid, safety, you know, like a stranger danger, worried, not, or they're going to be so successful, you know, and it's the same crap, you know, it really is. It's the same, it really is. I'm just surprised. I'm just really surprised. You go so far and it's the same shit, you know. You know, I have some friends, it doesn't bother you. I'm the only one But this really lights a fire under my ass. Like, it really, I don't know why. Nobody else. This doesn't bother it, but me. It really fucking, and I don't yell. I don't like go up and, it's just, it feels like you're being robbed out of life. Like, like you're not able to participate and have the fun experience that life is supposed to have. You're supposed to get. It just seems like I walk around like these faggots, like that's for them. Or I see many couples together, like they're the tall guys, whatever. They're getting their needs met. I just don't get it. Like I really, literally, I don't figure. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's like I go, this is really living. This is really like what I'm here for. This is boy, like. It's like purgatory. It's living punishment is what it is, Living punishment. That's a good word. A good way to describe. I cannot tell you the last time I had a really good miracle. $100. That's not a miracle. I'm trying to remember the last time I had a fucking miracle. Like nothing. I can't tell when. It's been that long. Years and years, man. Going all the way to Anaheim, going all the way to Irvine, going all the way to Buena Park, Garden Grove, whatever, Fullerton, whatever, Valley, West Side, East Side, the fucking dark places, shortstop on Sunset, it's dark in there. It's not a conducive fucking place to meet women. It's not, Anyway, I've had it for tonight. Another, it's just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what the fuck to say. Like, I just don't get it. Like, these people, like, I go to that restaurant, I don't understand. I really do not understand. Where do I fit in this thing? Where can I go to have a good time? Where can I go to meet women that are conducive for me? Like, where they're basically, I'm not, I'm Jewish, but I'm not going to no fucking temple that's like retarded, My God, it's so hard. I see this yoga, singles, tantra. What the fuck is it? Not even fucking. You could sit there and try to solve a Rubik's Cube, till the end of time. And if you don't know the algorithm, you'll never do it. You could sit there until you die, and you won't be able to solve it. If you don't know the algorithm for it, the steps. None of these fuckers want to. I got to admit, guys like Casey Zander, okay, but they're trying to sell you something, which I don't like. Anyway, I just have enough right now. I'm just sorry. I can't. It's just too much. It's just, it's like never ending. It's always the same story.